All right, guys, welcome back. Let's go ahead and get this done. We've got our earth signs now: Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. Okay, this is the Queen of Hearts. Make sure that you are subscribing and liking, and let's get the members up. Let's go ahead, members, the followers, right? The people here that are supporting me. I appreciate it. Get me out there, guys. Definitely want to grow this platform. And today is the full moon. Yeah, right. I'm telling you, our emotions, keep an eye on them. Remember, scientifically, uh, you know, we know that things change and can even turn around and physically, make us feel certain ways, right? Uh, so, wow. Capricorn, pride. Pride, pride, pride. Remember, guys, the first top cards up here is for everybody, earth signs, right? But if it's under your sign, Capricorn, then you need to work on your pride. Are you being very prideful? Somebody else got this, and I got a totally different message. Or are you not turning around and being proud of yourself, right? And working on you. I love myself, and I see myself in everyone. Uh, what this is saying is to me, your message here is that how you view yourself, right? If you've got that pride in yourself and you are proud of you, it trickles down to everybody else. It even affects those around you, right? So you come into a room with no confidence, your pride's not there, and whatnot. I mean, people will pick up on that, right? You come in there confident with pride, right? Present yourself with that pride, and people will see that, kind of flowing out of you. It changes the whole mood. You come into a room sad and whatnot, then everybody's mood changes, right? Same thing if you come in there happy and confident in yourself, feeling good about yourself. Everybody else picks up on it. If you're smiling, they start smiling, right? That was for you, Capricorn. I needed to say that, right? So, am I saying force yourself to be happy all the time? No. But you may need to work on this, right? You may need to change your mind frame, right? Um, I'm not picking up that others are not proud of you or that you're being too prideful, but if you feel like you are being too prideful in a situation or too proud to admit something in a situation, you may need to look into that, right? And find out why you're feeling that way. And is it making the situation any better, right? But having pride in yourself, definitely for me is saying, that you are not willing to accept any less too, right? So have pride in yourself in a situation, right? But have it in the right way, is what I'm saying. Having pride in yourself is saying, I'm not willing to accept this here. If you're in a situation where somebody's making you feel a certain way or they're treating you like you're not enough, of course, have pride in yourself, right? Wow, I needed to say that. You need to take time, Capricorn, to honor and acknowledge who you are and what your soul has accomplished with your life so far. Wow. Give yourself that pat in the back. You should look at your past soul choices and be mindful of how, through your positive actions, what you've done, positive actions, okay? Your compassion and your understanding has made a better life for you and others, okay? Have you changed the world in some little way? Yes, you have. How have you shared insights with others, right? Reflect on what you have mastered, not what you have failed in, okay? You should never underappreciate or underestimate yourself. or any of your accomplishments, Capricorn. Now is the time for you to remember how brave you have been throughout your journey. Celebration is required here, celebration of you and your accomplishments, what you've done. How have I changed the world? Even in little ways. Okay, let's think about one of our family members or co-workers, and something happens, right? And okay, let's think about it this way. They turned around and got a flat tire, right? And they were late to work, right? And they're upset and they're this or that. And you turn around and say, hey, you made it to work. Okay, what are you doing to take care of the tire? Oh, okay, well, somebody's coming and doing it. Do you need some assistance? Yes, I do. Okay, during the lunch break, let's go check it out. Let's see if we can get something going. We can even start right now by making a few calls, find out how much it's going to cost. And you help them. And you change the whole mood for that person. That's how you're changing the world in little ways. You change somebody's world, right? You changed how they were feeling, and they don't feel hopeless or they're not upset anymore, right? So that's just one way, okay? Even turning around and you see this elderly man or woman putting groceries into their vehicle and they're struggling, and you stop, right? And you decide before you go into the store to ask them if they need some help, and within 5 seconds, you've got their 10 bags in there, right? And you make that person maybe even get that lump in their throat because maybe they felt helpless, right? Maybe they're hurting. Maybe they feel alone. They don't have no one to help them. And here you stopped and you changed that world, the world for them in a little way, right? You changed their whole mood and realize, that somebody does care. Strangers care, right? Wow. Woo! You should never underappreciate whatever it is that you're doing or underestimate your accomplishments. Now is the time for you to celebrate. Humans tend to spend too much of their energy and time on negative emotions. We just give so much energy to when something goes wrong, or what they haven't done in life, right? This card signifies that you should take rightful ownership of who you are and how you have shared your unique light with the world and those around you. It maybe also be a perfect time, Capricorn, for you to look around and acknowledge those other souls who have also accomplished many great things. And you may be doing that, telling other people, look, you made a difference. You made a difference in my life, right? You may find yourself lifting others as well in the next 7 to 14 days. And they need to be reminded of it, right? How beautiful, how beautiful. Woo! So, Pride, I love myself and I see myself in everyone, right? A happy change is coming your way. You got a major arcana card, number 10, the Wheel of Fortune. Oh, maybe going gambling, right? You may need to go gamble. I'm not encouraging it if you don't have the money, right? But some of you may be going gambling and winning, maybe playing that lotto ticket. I'm not saying go spend a bunch of money. I'm not encouraging. I'm saying luck is on your side. You may find that $100 bill. I don't know. Be careful, guys, what you're picking up. There's so many people out there that are up to no good, right? I've read a couple of stories, and the picking up that dollar thinking it's your lucky day sometimes can be the worst thing that can happen, right? Because people are doing things they shouldn't, all right, to hurt others, random. What if it was a child that picked it up, right? Oh my goodness. Whew, bad karma there. But now getting all that out of the way, right? I had to say that. Is there is a happy change coming. There's the Wheel of Fortune is lucky, 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 lucky moments, lucky time. Okay, happy times, oh happy days. Okay, you may find yourself winning something, right? A contest, but winning in general, right? Getting what it is that you're wanting. The blessings. Your angels have heard your prayers and have banded together to create real and joyful changes in your life, Capricorn. Events begin to move forward and great progress will now be possible. You may need to make some rapid decisions due to the suddenness of this activity, right? Be confident and trust in the guidance you receive. See, there's the confidence that came up for Pride is in your uh, card here of Wheel of Fortune. Woo! Be compassionate to yourself. You can't make this up, guys. There's a theme here. Stop kicking yourself. Okay. There may be a situation you're kicking yourself down. Be compassionate to yourself and the one you love. Relationships, right? Your kids, right? Your partner, that best friend, that soulmate brother or sister, whoever it is. Be compassionate to yourself and the one you love. Okay, don't kick yourself down. Don't kick them down. Put yourself in their shoes. Be gentle to yourself. Okay, very beautiful. In a relationship, maybe it's lacking right now and this needs to be happening, okay? If it's already happening, there's confirmation. If you're meeting somebody, you may be very compassionate towards their situation, right? Or vice versa. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune is not associated with any sign that I can think of at the moment. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune is about expansion and a change in direction as well. Something you're changing. Maybe your mind frame, the way you think about things. Maybe you change something in your life, right? That is now taking you into greater places. So be compassionate to yourself and the one you love in a situation, okay? Life is a series of constantly shifting cycles in love, right? When we resist change, and maybe that has been the issue, you've been resisting the change, resisting your own change, how you view things, right? When you resist the change or the natural flow of life and it creates unnecessary stress for you. Just go with the flow when it comes to love. You will be surprised where it leads. Okay? Very beautiful, Capricorn. Virgo, love, exciting and new for everybody, right? But Virgo, love, I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. Love yourself too, is what I'm picking up with that. And let's go ahead and see. I mean, this is my new deck, so I am very curious about what the messages are, because just because it says pride or blame, the message may be completely different, guys. I'm telling you. You are love. Wow, Virgo. Ooh la la. You are love. It is your inherent vibration. That's how you vibrate right now. Okay? The obstacles and challenges of the physical dimension attempt to trick you into thinking that there are other ways to view life, but there's only one way that is natural to you, is being love, okay? This card simply reminds you that your soul is made of God's pure divine vibrational force of love, and that you need to bring this awareness to bear on every aspect of your life and being. So a foundation of love is coming up, okay? Build everything that you're building on a foundation of love. If it starts with love, it's a very pure emotion. It's a very pure intention. So I decide to turn around and uh, maybe build a relationship with this person, but it has no other intentions outside of the pureness of love and giving. You're going to be on solid ground, right? But if you meet this person and you see their bank account, right? They've got a Gucci bag or whatever, and that's how your foundation starts, is on the material, then you're not building on a good foundation. So that's one example, is that just always use love as your foundation on any situation, okay? Love is a healthy energy, it's a healing energy. All anxiety and drama cannot exist in an aura of love. See, because it's too pure. It's pure, pure intentions. So how are you gonna have anxiety and drama in a pure intention? It doesn't mix. It's like water and oil, right? Most souls have come back upon this earth to learn, accept, and utilize this harmonic force, and to set its effect upon their lives. Virgo, it is your time to remind others of the strength of their own power, okay, in God, their own power in the divine, right? And assist them in knowing fully that love is the most powerful element in the universe. So you may be doing this. As you're practicing it, you're teaching it to others, right? If I practice nothing but judgment, judgment upon others, talking bad about others. And that is, I have a gaggle of people around me, or kids even, right? What are they going to learn? What are they going to learn? So as you are basing everything that you do on a foundation of love, you're actually teaching others to do the same. Okay. It builds, it fortifies, and it strengthens even the most lost person. Okay. Wow. Ooh, it's very powerful, guys. When we live in the power of love, then and only then we will know the truth. True love is the spiritual link between us and our divine source, God. It will guide our footsteps through the conflicts of the material world and will cleanse our hearts of unwanted facets of the human personality, because there's so many unwanted facets, right? There's greed, there's judgment, there's ill intentions, right? Ill thoughts towards others. When you're basing yourself on a foundation of love, there's no room for all that, okay? Or very little. You'll detect it, right? When you start having that negative thought, that love's going to come in, right? And take over, right? It's going to, basically flick that other thought, right? So that's what that's saying. Beautiful message there. See, guys, I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. So the other thing here that's coming up is that you may be seeing the cup half full. Is it half full or half empty versus half full, right? That you are seeing that there is good in everything, even the obstacles. There's something good coming out of that, right? And not being Eeyore, always down, always in that low vibration. No, 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 no. Get yourself out of the low vibrations and get up here where the blessings are. Okay? The blessings can't reach you when you're on a low vibration. All right? Wow, Virgo. Five of emotion. Something's going on in relationships for some of you. Okay? That's the Five of Cups. There's three cups behind you. There's two in front of you. There may have been a breakup, regret, loss. Okay? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy there. Just they represent love, right? Represent sincerity. Here we go with love again. Um, Honesty and loyalty. Maybe somebody has hurt you. Somebody has hurt you. And they're in that energy, right? This person, may have been in that energy. Maybe you're in the energy, right? They've hurt you. You've been hurt in the past. You keep on looking back there because you're saying, I know there's two cups over here, or you may not even know there's two cups over here in front of you, but you got your back turned to it because you're still looking at the past and how you've been hurt. You're never going to find out what the future has for you if you don't turn around and take those cups. Okay? Something's waiting for you, right? But you're busy looking at the past, right? Now, some of you may be in a relationship where right now you're having regret, loss, grief, over the relationship, and you're not looking at the situation where there's still love there, all right? Forgiveness is an important part of healing at this point. Forgive yourself and those around you for any mistakes of the past so that everyone can move forward. Grieving is a normal part of life. Ask your angels or those you love to help you move through the process quickly so that you can get back on the path to joy. Okay? So some of you may be leaving a situation, feeling down about it and not realizing there's still something there you can work on, or you feel like there's no longer any hope in the situation and here's love over here, but you're not ready to look at it. It's time to move forward, ask for the assistance from the universe, from the divine, to turn around and look in front of you. Okay? Work it out with your partner or move forward. You may run into this Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio if you're single energy. This person is very loyal, has been hurt in the past, and that's what's going on with them. Okay? All right. Um, and you may be trying to get their attention and saying, here, I want to be in your life, right? Compromise is very important for you, okay? The best thing to learn in life is the habit of compromising, right? Because it's better to bend a little than to break a loving relationship. See, guys, somebody's going through this. So you may be needing to compromise or be flexible in the situation, or they need to be, and both of you need to compromise, come to terms with it, and work on it, right? Because it's better to be flexible and bend a little than to break a loving relationship. Flexibility is required in a situation, okay? Compromise. Okay, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Love, love, love. Love, love, love. And this right here, it's not necessarily with a partner. If you resonate, the shoe fits, right? It could be with a friend. It could be with a loved one, like a family member, a coworker, somebody, right, that you need to compromise with, right? Okay, however the shoe fits. Sexual union is coming up for some of you. There may be a blockage here. Maybe the problem, you're not having that, physical togetherness. Honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul. For there you will find true bliss. There may have been a break of this place of honor. Somebody may have stepped out on somebody else, right? Of course, it's going to be hard. So there's decisions to be made, right? For others, you're just not having it, right? It's not happening in your life right now, and especially if you're partnered and you need to go ahead and work on it. Then there's the ones that are actually honoring this place now, right? You're connecting through the physical aspect of love where you are one, right? For single, ready to mingle, guess what? Something's coming. So be careful. Don't be going from one person to the other because this sexual union is telling you to honor the place. Okay? So don't take it for granted. Don't treat it like it's uh, a bowl of candies or a box of chocolates, right? You know what I'm talking about. Hopping from one to the other, to the other, to the other, right? It's going to make you unhappy. All right. Maybe trying to fill that void. Um, Taurus, grief. The color orange, okay? I want to say that's the sacral chakra. Okay. The purple here with the red is grounding for Virgo needing to ground. And purple here is the crown, getting your thoughts in your mind where they need to be. And then we've got the pride, the yellow for Capricorn is the solar, which is having confidence in yourself and taking control, right, of yourself, your situation. Um, Respect for self and others, confident, outgoing, problem solving, integrity, right? That's for the yellow in Capricorn, and that is the solar plexus. And for Virgo, joy, connected to the source while aware of one's individuality, wise and compassionate, right? And I think that the compassion came out over here. And then, of course, we have this orange, which is the sacral, when it's balanced, friendly, passionate, sexually fulfilled, good mood, playful, naturally flirty. Wow. Woo. Beautiful color here. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. So grieving over something that you may lose, it could be a job, it could be people in your life, it could be friendships, it could be relationships. Only you're going to know it may be coming up, right? So let's see what grief is all about for Taurus. Grief. Let's see. You may literally be grieving something right now. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it, right? Nothing is gone forever, Taurus. The belief that we have lost, quote unquote, someone or something is merely an illusion to assist us in learning to appreciate our having have had it, right? Having had it in the first place. The emotion of grief and the sense of loss are absolutely real, but that is the point. The lesson of loss is not about the actual physical separation, Taurus, because the parting is temporary and illusory. Illusion. It's an illusion. Okay. All right. The point of this lesson is to acknowledge that the bonds of love never end and that we have not been abandoned, okay? When you accept in your heart, Taurus, that you will be reunited with everything you have ever loved, it will give you the ability to move beyond your grief and derive something beneficial from the experience. So some of you have literally lost somebody, a loved one, okay? Others, you're going through a loss, right? A separation, a relationship, something you've lost, okay? Job, it could be anything, right? But you're feeling it, and it's real. But it's there for the time being, okay? You're gonna stay in this. When you accept in your heart that you will be reunited with everything you have ever loved, it will give you the ability to move beyond your grief and find something beneficial from the experience. To wallow in grief is to pass the opportunity that you and your soul family have devised and learn nothing from it. Instead, allow your grief to take you to a place of deeper understanding. Is this saying stop grieving right now, this minute? No. I mean, some of you may have just lost somebody, right? Or in the process, right? It's just saying that this is part of life, right? As trite as it sounds, and that you need to, move forward through your grief. Don't wallow in it. It's not going to be healthy for you. You've got to learn to move through it and find that deeper understanding of why we lose things in life, right? And appreciate that we had them in the first place. No matter what the lesson was, especially if it's relationships, jobs, that kind of deal. Friendships, But if it's a past loved one, it's fresh, you're going through your grieving process. Know that it's not going to stay there or stay in that same spot, and don't allow yourself to, right? Try to find that deeper understanding, right? And know that you will reunite with all that you've lost in the past or at the moment. You will reunite with it again, okay? The messenger of thought is here, which is the swords and messages coming in. Clarity, truths, okay, communication you've been waiting on. It's coming in pretty fast, or it came in pretty fast, right? This is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Truth, clarity, okay. And communication you've been waiting on, possibly, or you're going to be the one bringing these messages to people, right? A new topic or intellectual project is really exciting for you that's coming your way, or you want to talk about. There's so much to learn before you feel ready to move forward, so take your time. New information may require changes to your plans, right? May come in pretty fast, and it's like, make a decision now. Take your time. Same goes for you. Take your time, Review all documents carefully, see? Take your time. Be informed. You know someone, you will meet someone, or you are that person who loves to learn and share knowledge. This person is very brilliant and truthful, but also very blunt and not very diplomatic. That if you meet this person, just somebody coming your way, okay? They may be very upfront, forward, fast talkers, wanting decisions right now, and hurry up, blah, blah, blah. You need to be informed, okay, is what this is saying. You need to look at the details, focus, and slow their roll, right? If you're that person, you're going to have to slow down, and kind of allow others to be able to swallow the situation or information, right? Wow, very interesting. Whatever communication, could be job related, it could be relationships, it could be raises, promotions, money, legal documents. Take your time, okay? Look, meditation, take your time, think about it, right? Time to pause. I'm telling you, can't make this up. So that goes with that, but it also is telling me you need to think about situations. You may be in this meditative state right now. You may be seeking some type of peace and, just finding your own answers, needing to meditate, period, especially if you're in the grieving process right now, going inside yourself, finding those answers, taking some time away from others, taking that moment, right? Do it. If it'll give you that peace and harmony you're looking for, okay? There's that orange again. I'm telling you. Love. Exciting and new. For some of you, let there be closeness. If your partner between you, or even single, you may feel like there's going to be some type of closeness, right? Let there be closeness between you, but always give each other that space. Always give each other that space. So somebody may need space in this relationship, right? Maybe you, maybe them, maybe both. Maybe they're doing something, you're doing something. That's okay. Separate, right? You were not when you met. You weren't joined at the hip before you met them, right? You had your own life, they had theirs. So okay, they completed your life, or you complete theirs. But at the end of the day, their space is needed somewhere here. Okay, uh, and autonomy, right? Let them do and you do. Okay. Love never claims; it simply allows and gives. Okay, so don't be possessive. Don't be controlling. Don't allow somebody else to do that to you. Especially if you're single, somebody comes around, they want to just have every moment of your life. No, I'll give you some of my time, but we both need space, man. Right? All right, guys, that's what I have for our earth signs.